Hello everyone, I am Vignesh Darshan from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. I am the student of CSE AI program, currently in first semester. I belong to Devo section. The subject today we are going to discuss is Introduction to Mechanical Engineering, and the code of that subject is BESK104D. Let us discuss about four-stroke petrol engine invented by Nicholas August Otto. This is the petrol engine. Let us see what happens during these four strokes in petrol engine. Some important parts of petrol engine are inlet valve, exhaust valve, spark plug, cylindrical piston, connecting rod and crankshaft. Let us see what it performs in further explanations. Four strokes of petrol engine are intake stroke, compression stroke, power stroke, and exhaust stroke. Let us see the first stroke, intake stroke. In this stroke, inlet valve will be open and the exhaust valve will be closed. Since the inlet valve is open, mixture of air and petrol is allowed to come into the combustion chamber. Initially, the piston which was at top dead center is pushed to the bottom dead center and the crankshaft is rotated from 0 degree to 180 degree by the help of connecting rod. In PV diagram, from 0 to 1 represents intake stroke. Compression stroke. During this stroke, both inlet valve and exhaust valve remains closed. The mixture of air and petrol present in the combustion chamber is compressed adiabatically as the piston moves from bottom dead center to top dead center. When the piston reaches the top dead center or just before reaching the top dead center, the spark plug ignites the charge. The combustion of the fuel takes place at constant volume. In PV diagram, from 1 to 2 represents the compression stroke. Power stroke. At the beginning of the stroke, piston is in top dead center. During the stroke, the piston moves from top dead center to the bottom dead center, and both inlet valve and exhaust valve remains closed. The combustion of the fuel liberates gases and these gases starts expanding. Due to expansion, the hot gas exerts a large force on the piston and as a result, the piston is pushed from top dead center to bottom dead center. The power impulse is transmitted down through the piston to the crankshaft through the connecting rod. This causes crankshaft to rotate at high speed. Thus, work is obtained in this stroke. Hence, this stroke is also called as working stroke. Also, gas expands and does work on the piston. So, this stroke is also called an expansion stroke. The expansion of gas is adiabatic in nature. In PV diagram, 2 to 3 represents the increase in pressure in compression stroke and the heat is also added. So from 3 to 4 represents the power stroke or adiabatic expansion. Here the pressure is decreased and the heat is exerted. Exhaust stroke. At the beginning of the stroke, the piston is in bottom dead center and during the stroke the piston moves from bottom dead center to top dead center. During the stroke, inlet valve is closed and exhaust valve is opened. As the piston moves from bottom dead center to top dead center, it forces the remaining burnt gas to enter into the atmosphere through the exhaust valve. When the piston reaches the top dead center, the exhaust valve closes and this completes the cycle, and the process repeats for the engine to run. And in PV diagram, from 1 to 0 represents the exhaust stroke. This is how the final output of the engine together combining all the stroke looks like. Thank you.